So, we're going to talk about this topic tonight. As I drink my kombucha, because I'm sick. We're going to talk about why you're going to reject a lot of women when you become more attractive as a man. The reason this happens is because you naturally become more selective. Just like a woman that is young and beautiful, she's very selective with who she picks because her value is sky high. She's trying to test to see what she can get, what she can't get. And she's probably going to go after the best that she can get. So, when you do a lot of work as a man and build your life, it's not like you feel the same. You feel different, bro. You feel different. Like, your mind changes when you change. You don't feel the same as you used to feel. Your confidence is at a different level. Like, everything's at a different level. You're naturally going to become more selective. It's not something you force upon yourself, and it's just like, well, I ain't giving these girls a chance because they didn't do this for me and all this stuff. It's not even that. You naturally become more selective. You might even think that way right now if you're a younger guy and girls give you a hard time or something like this. You might even think that way now. When you actually level up, you don't think that way. You're in more abundance, and you just become naturally more selective. There's things right there, and you can pick and choose, and you can say yes, you can say no, you can do whatever you want to do. Because you've actually become that guy. And it's not just about a dollar sign. It's not just about something you own, something you wear, something you have. It's everything, bro. It's literally everything. It's the way you've changed yourself, your self-identity, your internal dialogue. It's everything. And with this, you naturally become more selective. So you're going to find yourself silently curving a good amount of women. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, it's pretty hard to reject women. Like, you don't want to do it. You don't want to flat out just say no. Because you kind of feel bad. Like, if you have any empathy. I know I have empathy, and like, I still feel bad. And like, that's why I have to silently kind of curve them in a way where you're not going to hurt their feelings. And I think deep down they don't anyways, that you're curving them, but you try to be as nice about it as humanly possible. Sometimes women silently curve men as well, and they can make up a lie and be like, I'm in a relationship or something when they're not. And I kind of like that method personally, because I don't like I'm not like some nasty man. Like, I don't like to hurt people's feelings. Like, I'd rather kind of curve them in the best manner. Because it's not even that she's just horrible. It's just you have other interests, and it just so happens that it ain't her. And that's the way it's going to go. So we want what we want, and there's nothing we can do about it. I think it'd be stupid to be bitter if you get curved. Everybody wants what they want, so you have to be okay with it. I've made people extremely mad before for not pursuing them. Like, I've gotten death stares, bro, from women. I've gotten death stares because, like, I just won't ask for her number. I just won't ask her out. Like, I'll be polite to her, but I won't ask her out. And you get these death stares from them, and they're wondering why you won't do it. I've been in those situations many, many times, and I've pissed a lot of them off. I've ignored women before when they reached out to me and texted me, and I saw them somewhere at a club or something a long time ago. This was a long time ago, but and they see when they just have this mean look on their face. And there's nothing I can do about that. Like, human beings in itself, we all want what we want. So you can't be mad, and you can't try to force things or be better to get something. It's just, there's some people, bro, no matter what they did, you still wouldn't want them. Like, there's human beings that are alive, no matter what they did to improve, you still wouldn't want them. Still wouldn't. Just not your type. It's just not your thing. So when women are young, like I was saying, the floor is theirs, especially if they're young and beautiful. They're going to curve lots of men. A lot of guys are going to try. These girls know already they could have this guy. Look at him come after me. He wants me. There's thirst there. You cannot even be that guy. I was never that guy once in my entire life. Like, literally ever. Like, I just don't care enough. Like, if you don't want me, that's cool. I don't want you either. Like, that's the way it is. I'm not like, oh, mad because I can't get someone. Like, that's stupid. There's people who get mad because they can't have somebody. They can't get someone. They take offense to it, and they try to change things about themselves to get the person still. And no matter what you do, you ain't going to get that person that don't want you. That's the cold hard facts. So, yeah. It goes both ways. When women are young, they curve lots of guys. When guys get older and they put in the work and they become successful, you're going to be one of the guys that's curving a lot of girls because you're rare. There's not a lot of guys out there like yourself. Your look, your attitude, your demeanor, your confidence, your success, all these things combined, you would be very good for a lot of women, but you don't want a lot of women because you're selective, because you put in the work. So nobody should be upset about getting curved, about not being picked. At the end of the day, all you can do is put in the work and get something else. You don't put in the work to get someone who can reject you. Look past them and keep going. There will be something better for yourself. Even over that person that you thought you wanted so much, there's something else out there that is better for yourself, whether you're a guy, whether you're a girl. There's something better. You put in that work, you focus on yourself and your self-identity and your internals, you're going to become a real man or a real woman. And you're going to end up landing on something that is ideal for yourself. That's what's going to happen. Man, I'm sick. My fever's starting to go wild, but I got to take Tylenol again right after this video. Oh my goodness. I get sick probably once a year, and I just so happen to be right now. Fucking ridiculous. And yeah, man, there's nothing cute at all about being thirsty for a particular person. Like, the slightest hint that someone don't want you, you should run further away from that person, not the opposite, because you're going to irritate the person that don't want you. Like, if someone really wanted you, bro, like, they're gonna be there. They're gonna want to make something happen. You're not gonna have to jump through anything. Like, bro, there's even insecure people who will curve you. They ain't good enough for you. They know they're not on your level. They're gonna ignore what you're saying. Because in your mind, you probably think this person is better than they actually are. It's probably a good thing you didn't even meet them. Because if you met them, you would probably discourage them more than anything else that's ever discouraged them in their entire lives by not wanting to see them again. People fear that, bro. Insecure women especially fear that. It's not necessarily a fear a man has, but it's fear women have, bro. They can't handle rejection. They can't. I don't know many guys that put the pressure on when a woman didn't want them and just try to get them so hard, but I know a lot of women that kind of got curved by a guy and they put in far more effort to try to get him again because they can't handle the fact that he don't want her. Like, women get emotional about it. They take offense to it. It's like they're going to try so hard to get it, to make it happen. I've seen an outrageous amount of dirty looks from women in my days. And it's crazy, bro. Like, it's insane, really. And we all know all women want a certain caliber of a man, and when you become a certain caliber of a man, you're naturally going to curve plenty of them if you have high standards. If you're hypergamous yourself, which if you've done the work, you can do whatever you want, brother. You can be as hypergamous as you want. Women do it. But when you're at your peak, when you just keep getting better, they're all eyeing you up. They all see you. They're eyeing you up. They have fears about you. They fear you in general. Is this guy with other girls? Is this guy gonna get another girl that ain't me? Oh my God. All these questions run through their head. Because you reach a certain level and a certain caliber as a man. And they know you're capable of getting tons and tons and tons of different females. This bends their mind. This makes them hella insecure. They're scared of you. They fear you. They'd almost rather a guy that's lesser, even though you'd be great. They almost want a guy that's lesser to make themselves feel more safe and more comfortable. So with that being said, women want good, proper men, but at the same time, bro, if you're too good for her, they kind of don't want you because you're too good for her. You're too far ahead. Like, the way you've lived your life and the way you've lived your years, you're just worlds apart. And I'm telling you guys right now, that ain't gonna work. She could even be hot, your type looks-wise, but your guys' connection, your guys' chemistry, it ain't gonna be there. It is not gonna be there. And you might even be able to see things in her that's like, I see some good things in her, but it's still not gonna be enough. It's still not gonna be enough because she's just not close enough to your level. Like, her understanding of the world of things, of how things must be at a certain level, she's not there. She's kind of closer to a toddler rather than an actual woman. And you're a well-established male. She's like virgin bunny ears, like just not close to where you're at. And it's going to cause problems in your guys' connection that you have. You're going to feel like you're not dealing with someone that you can actually talk with and grow with. It's like, it's almost like your daughter's in your house. Like, you would have to teach her everything. You would have to, and a lot of them don't even want that to happen. Like, they want to have some say over their man. They want to be able to run the shit sometimes. And bro, this is exactly why, as you build yourself, you're going to be super selective as a man. This is why. You might even think you like a girl sometimes until you get to know her a little bit better, and it's like, whew, nah. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. I hate being sick, but it is what it is. We deal with it. And that's pretty much it that I had for this video today, guys. There's nothing really else. Just know that if you're a young man right now and you're not fully established yet and you think a certain way, like, I gotta give these girls a chance or anything whenever I'm up and all this stuff, like, your mindset's going to be different than it is right now. You're going to be at peace. You're not going to hold on to anything. You're going to feel good about yourself. You might curve women still, but it's like, it ain't coming from a place, oh, I'm going to reject her because I feel good about myself. It's going to come from a place where I just don't really want her. I want something else, and you're going to reject her in an empathic type of way. Not coming from a place, oh, I'm going to reject these girls because they did it to me or something like this. It's going to come from an empathic place because you've grown exponentially. It will happen. Like, you reach that level of a man, it will happen. And you're going to be very selective. You're not going to piss around. You can go on dates, you can meet women, and you're going to pretty much know who's for you and who is not, and you'll see for yourself. But with that being said, God willing, God bless. We'll see y'all at the top.